A black liquid sprayed all over the astronaut's body from head to toe. It hardened quickly, turning into some advanced material. Then protective gear snapped onto the joints. All that was left was a helmet, and a lightweight emergency spacesuit would be ready. But what freaked astronaut Jess out was, before the helmet could form, his sleeping pod suddenly got ejected. Looking back, Jess saw that the main spaceship was exploding from an asteroid hit. All the pods had been launched into space. In all the chaos, most pods got smashed to bits, but a lucky few, like Jess, headed toward the planet below. But the pod fell too fast, and without a helmet, Jess quickly began suffocating. Just as he was running out of air, the pod's AI system, Jarvis, finally activated, quickly building the helmet and saving his life. He barely had time to breathe a sigh of relief when Jarvis warned that the pod was dropping so fast, the outer surface had exceeded maximum safe temperatures. Watching nearby pods explode, Jess felt his heart racing again. Luckily, at that moment, his pod entered the planet's freezing atmosphere, bringing the temperature back to normal. But the cold froze the fuel system, causing the pod to lose power and crash. Fortunately, the pod was tough enough, and Jess was uninjured. As soon as he woke up, he tried contacting other survivors by radio, but there was no answer. Jarvis suddenly detected cracks in the ground beneath the pod and urged Jess to get out. Right after climbing out, the ground collapsed, flipping the pod and throwing Jess right back inside. Worse yet, his suit ripped open, oxygen rapidly leaking out. On this carbon dioxide-filled planet, oxygen was Jess's lifeline. Terrified, he quickly sealed the tear with glue, but his oxygen was already down to 40%. Jess prayed someone would come rescue him, but then he saw a fiery streak across the sky. It was the main spaceship crashing, destroying his last hope. Just as he was about to give up, he spotted lights in the distance, probably signals from other survivors. Filled with hope again, he headed toward them. After crossing several mountains, he found only wreckage. One pod had an empty oxygen tank and a dead body that nearly made Jess vomit. Determined not to quit, he moved on and found another survivor with communication gear that could contact Earth, but help wouldn't arrive for 2 years. Jess set up the gear anyway, but suddenly a shadow appeared and took his companion away. With oxygen now at 30%, Jess fired off an SOS signal, grabbed his friend's gun, and pushed onward toward brighter lights. After climbing many mountains, he heard a woman screaming over the radio. She was the ship's commander, trapped under her pod but had plenty of oxygen. Jess raced toward her all night, but instead stumbled onto strange footprints leading into a terrifying dark cave. As he turned to run, a huge alien creature emerged, growling loudly. To see clearly, Jess shot his only flare into the sky, and finally realized the terrifying truth. He was face to face with a horrifying alien monster. Jess was now truly in big trouble.